The John M. Barry Boys and Girls Club has opened its doors for full days in order to help students learn remotely. There is still space and financial aid available for those interested. Here's more information about how it works. The John M. Barry Boys and Girls Club of Newton is helping kids and their families with their out-of-school time program. They started this initiative from scratch in September. With virtual learning being the product of COVID-19, several families are unable to be at home during work and school hours. This out-of-school time program is directed at kids grades K through 5. It is school without the school. Traditionally, the club would operate 6 hours a day for after-school programs, but have amped up to 11 hours, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., where kids are assisted with virtual learning during school hours and then begin their after-school program in the afternoon. Megan Lemon is the out-of-school time director. She's worked with after-school programs for almost 13 years.
First and foremost, kids are amazing. They're resilient, they're adaptable, they are better at learning to wear masks or adapt to a whole new type of education than adults are. And so throughout this whole process, I've been so impressed by their ability to adapt, be amenable to new changes and regulations that seem to keep coming day after day. We have children coming to us starting at 8 a.m. for that morning drop-off, and then they're in class. So they come in, each child has their assigned group and table space that they are at, and they log into their Zoom classes and gym and music and art and all of their remote learning classes. And we have staff available that are there to help them enter in a meeting ID or read an instruction for an assignment, and then we break.
The club has an impeccable COVID-free safety record dating back to the start of summer camp last June. Financial aid is also being offered for 5 children that fit the criteria, but the club is hoping to bring awareness to the program for greater enrollment and more potential aid.
This year, we're able to work with families and say, listen, we understand these are extraordinary times and incomes can change in the blink of an eye. And so for families that are able to qualify based on income requirements and household size, we are able to offer scholarships for those families. Families are extremely grateful and thankful that their children get to be in a place with familiar staff and peers, and also it essentially allows families to go back to work.
The club plans to keep this initiative going and accommodating its members for as long as necessary.
As Newton Public Schools continues to, whether it's extending the in-person hours or cutting back, we're here. We're not going anywhere. We're going to work with families and we're going to be flexible.
Now, let's try counting our breaths. So 1 in-breath and 1 out-breath would be the whole breath. And
I'm Katie Mulcairn with Newton News.